And we don't care if they're on a big holiday. Some people will be away, some people will be gone. Hey, go have fun with your family. But if you're here, it's like the appointed time in the Old Testament. We're asking you to set aside your normal routine and join together for the purpose of one thing, that we might expand the kingdom. The first one we're going to do is Memorial Day weekend. Yes, that's like 6 weeks away. You understand that? So the first one is Memorial Day weekend. And we're going to do it. And we want it to be a gathering. So far, we know for certain. The Hispanic church is on board. They're loving this idea. They are so excited about it. Our Anglo and Hispanic congregations. The board asked me to invite the Presbyterian congregation. We're expecting them to be involved in most of them, if not all of them. They asked me, can we bring another Presbyterian congregation with us? Right now we're looking at possibly 4 churches banding together for the purpose of this. Now on the Memorial Day weekend, this is what we're trying to line up. We are anticipating that we will have the scouts involved. They're going to grill for us. We're going to ask that. But we want them to present honor guard. And then at one point in the service, the theme of the service is simply going to be entitled, We Will Not Forget. And if you're a veteran, you got medals, you got pins, put them on. We're going to challenge people to do that. We've reached out to the veterans of foreign wars. We will have a honor guard here because after we read the names of every veteran in our community who died in this last year and the military service in which they served, we will do a full-scale 21 salute and tap service on a Memorial Day weekend. We will not forget. And we're just going to gather together. We're going to do a powerful message. We're going to have fun outside. We're going to gather. We're going to enjoy each other's company. And we're going to try to make it as easy as possible for you to invite somebody to come join you. That's the vision. Make it easy. Make it fun to invite somebody for us. So those are some of the things we're trying to line up for that one. We're going to capitalize on Father's Day. Father's Day, this is my idea. I want to capitalize on Father's Day because I was actually in a church one time where they gave mothers this really great gift. And for Father's Day, they gave the men of the church, the fathers, a honey-do list. A pad that said honey-do. And I couldn't believe this. You did what? I couldn't believe they picked that out at committee. I said, oh, this is terrible. I don't want to give this. How do I share? Man, glad you're, what do we do with this? Oh, man, what a challenge. So we're going to do something that it's going to be on Sunday evening. We're going to do a lot out there. We're not doing outside worship teams over the summer. We're going to do a lot with canned music. We're going to do a lot with video screens. But on that one, at the Father's Day one, I don't know, we talked about it, board loved the idea. We're just going to say this, it's going to be kind of like a potluck, but the difference of this potluck, it's a bacon bar. If you make it, it's got to have bacon in it. It's got to have, so bacon bar. That's what we're going to do. We're going to enjoy it. And what man doesn't want to go to a bacon bar? I'm just going to tell you, most of them are going to say, I'm ready for the bacon bar. I'm good with the idea of the bacon bar. They're going to do it. So we're going to do that night. And we're going to do some contests. There's going to be some things. There'll be probably some unique games. We'll give stuff away. And we're planning on giving, not everybody, but the prizes for that. We have some high-end grilling stuff that we're giving away. So we're just excited about that. This is some of the things that we're thinking about, and we're doing. We're definitely going to do one July 4th weekend. 4th of July is on a Thursday, so we're going to do it the Sunday after that. On July 4th weekend, we're going to do it at Dallas White Park. And we're just going to gather there. That night, each of the congregations will hold their own kind of like message service as a part of it. But it's a big picnic fellowship time going on, each congregation doing that. One of the cool things we're going to do there is we're going to give to anybody who's at the park and anybody comes at, we're making our own spice rub. We got an idea for this. We can do it cheap. We're going to invite ladies to gather one day in the mod. My wife's going to be with them. And we're mixing our own spice rub and bottom labels on it. And any of the churches that are involved will have their names on the labels. We're giving away to anybody that shows up, anybody that's there. We're giving our spice rub away with our name on it that just says, we want to rub off on you. That's what we want to do. So we're going to seek to do that on the 4th of July. We're going to have fun for it. Again, we want to make it easy for the congregations to invite other people too. On August the 11th is Notorious Back to School Sunday night. This one will start earlier and end at 8 o'clock because it's school night. We're going to do that taking place. But some of you can relate to this because you're Northerners, and though they tailgate at the professional football, I mean, tailgating up north is like, wow, it's like amazing. And so we're going to tailgate. And if you don't know the rules of tailgating, it's this: you set your own space. You come, you claim your space, you set it, you put your own, you want a canopy, you put your canopy up, you put your chairs out, you put your tables out, you bring food for you, and you also got to have enough to share. It's going on. We're going to give prizes away to who's got the best tailgating spot, who's got the most people at the tailgate, who had the best thing to eat at the tailgate. We're going to do things like that. It's going on. And we are going to show, some of you watched the Super Bowl last year. You watched the Super Bowl? Anybody? Anybody watch the Super Bowl? The losing quarterback. Losing quarterback was who? Brock Purdy. Young guy. First year, rookie quarterback. Solid man of God. And we're going to use his story that night and video, and you'll hear more about Brock Purdy's story, and we're just going to make it. Why? Because, it's back to school. If it's back to school, that means football season's starting back up, and so we're just going to play with that, have some fun with that. Everybody's supposed to wear their colors. Whatever your team is, don't care what it is, you're supposed to wear your colors that night. They got ideas planned. People, we got more ideas. We don't know what will come out of that, but that's the fourth date. The last date is Labor Day. And Labor Day, this we have the least details about, other than the fact that we know we're going to end the summer. And we know we want to end the summer outside one last time, and we're thinking we're probably going to do fire pits in the parking lot, all sorts of different places. And, we're tossing around ideas like, I used to call them hobo nachos. Anybody do that? You slit a bag of Fritos and put everything in here and you carry it around. I don't know what they're going to do, but we're going to do the last one on Labor Day. Here's the vision. In the Old Testament, there are 7 appointed times within the entire nation of Israel. If you claimed a relationship with God, you set aside everything that you normally did. And you said, this is the season, this is the appointed time. We will be about this thing. And on these 5 appointed times, New Hope, Nueva Esperanza, probably Word of Life, we say, yep, we're going to do that. We'll set aside our usual, and we will do this together for the sake of the kingdom. That could be fun. Yeah, be more fun to catch a few families out of it. Somebody asked me, will we do tag clubs again this summer? Yes, we will do tag club. It will come out of the week after the 4th of July one. One of the things that we're really hoping for is one of the congregations that's talking about joining us is Young. It's a Russian congregation, doesn't speak a lot of English. So we might have 3 language going on, but they get a lot of kids. That's what I've heard. So we're going to try to do it out of that. We'll see how the tag clubs, the Talk About God Children's Club, but the first one, the key one of the summer will take place after the 4th of July weekend. This is the last thing they decided. They're going to make these things available. So they're making some shirts available. If you are interested, you don't have to. But if you want a shirt, because we're going to be proud of who we are, we're going to wear it around. And this summer, if you want one, they're a high-end shirt. They're going to look like that. That is the color. There's men's and women's shirts. They're going to cost us about $17 a piece. That's what they're going to cost us. We're going to make those available. Nueva Esperanzas will be in Spanish. I don't know if we're doing a Russian one. I don't know how that's going to work. But if you're interested, all is there. Now, some of you are snowbirds. Love you to death. Just get over it and move down here. You're going to hit the appointed times up north. And I ask you, as pastor of this church, intercede on our behalf. That we take the enemy off. That we give the forgiver glory. And it lasts for the kingdom. Would you do that for us? Amen. Let's pray together.